The United States is a naval power. That's what it is. That's who we are. Why do I say that? Because there's a moral taboo against using nuclear weapons. So the fact that we have a nuclear arsenal may be necessary, but it doesn't help us on a day-to-day basis. And as far as land forces go, and I'm talking about hard power here, in terms of land forces, you move 15 or 20,000 U.S. Army or Marines from one part of the world to another, or from the United States outside the United States, that's front page news. It's an editorial in the New York Times. It's argument among columnists. But you move an aircraft carrier strike group, which can incinerate several big cities with the firepower it has on it, which has thousands of sailors. You move that aircraft carrier strike group from one part of the world to another, and it's public knowledge, there's nothing secret about it, no news, nobody cares. You know, maybe a page 5 story somewhere for naval wonks, kind of. And this is why the Navy is such a powerful instrument, because you can do things with it. You can signal, you can move troops around, you know, you can suddenly move 3 carrier battle groups off the Korean Peninsula, whereas 3 weeks before you had only 1. And it's basically, it's not a sexy news story in any way. So we're a naval power. And naval power throughout history is generally been organized around free trade and advancing some form of civil society. Land powers tend to be more conservative. America, you know, everyone says America's like Rome, it's like Rome. It's more like Venice. We're much more like Imperial Venice in that respect. So that's what we are. That's our brand. We're a naval power which supports free trade. With our warships, we keep the sea lines of communication open, the choke points open, and access to hydrocarbons for our allies open. And it's a benign influence, and it goes with promoting, not forcibly imposing democracy, but supporting the gradual expansion of civil society. But if you play around with that American brand, you have nothing.